romancing the audience. The second section is about playing out the life story. And finally, of course, whether they lived happily ever after or not. Now coming to romancing part, I think the way you started your entire speech, you built on the actual plot. And that was very nicely done. You did deliver your speech with a lot of passion. So that totally played out with today's theme as well as with what you sought out to do as a storyteller. It did build up a lot of anticipation, so that was one emotion that went through me, is what is she getting to? And that was the romance stage where, fortunately or unfortunately, lovers do fall into the trap of going ahead because they want to know what is this going to lead to. So you achieved that purpose beautifully. Now coming to the main part itself, I think your plot was very well drawn out. Now having said that, initially when you were romancing the audience with what they were to expect next, I just felt you had a very serious stance on your face from the beginning. So right there I came to know that there is something more to the story which is going to be not so palatable. So I would recommend, don't give away the plot right there with your expression, because you know it's going to be serious but the audience don't know it. Okay, so let them not anticipate that. Now coming to the main story itself, I think you played the characters out very well. Geeta and Krishna were two people we were able to totally visualize by their behavior, by their attitudes. She easily evoked a lot of, I knew she was a very patient person. I was able to empathize with both Krishna and Geeta, so I think you built up the character roles very well. The plot setting was very good. You used the stage very effectively by moving this side and this side when you were talking about each of the characters. So beautifully done. One thing I would recommend, you have the tendency of clasping your hands when you talk. Okay, so just avoid that, because now we've seen you so many times that we begin to look forward to you doing this. So break that pattern a little bit, and you also tend to do this a lot. So you have this and you have this going on. Okay, so those are the two things which I felt took away from the impact itself. The ending was excellent. To make it a little better, I would recommend use a lot more pauses, because you just went on saying it and in the end you just got to the end. If you could increase your voice, make it a little bit more powerful towards the end, and pause to give it that pregnant impact, where people are going to say, oops, now what's going to happen? I think it will add a lot more punch to your story. Lastly, I would just like to leave you with this, is that I did not quite get the point of the story though. Was it all's well that ends well that you wanted to tell the audience, or was it just a story in depicting how maybe he was embracing the fact that she went away and then came back with someone else's child? Really nice of him to have done that. I don't know if I would have. But I just didn't get the takeaway that that story had. So if you could deliberate a little bit more on that, so people can actually say, okay, call for action. This is my takeaway. I think it would have been excellent. But you are an incredible speaker, so please keep the journey up. Looking forward to more speeches.